Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? See? Dani Alves, man, what have you been up to, King? What have you been up to? Shocked. I heard, they always say it. Bare of them been accused. Bare of them. From the Mendy's, Ben Simmons, all that, they all get accused. Ronaldo. And I'm like, well, normally evidence comes out and bing bang boogie, everyone goes home. You know what I'm saying? Including the accuser. Everyone goes home. It's all sweet. But not for Dani Alves. Dani Alves could be back on the streets in weeks despite ex-Barcelona star 4.5 years, 4.5 year sentence for a nightclub sexual assault, rape. You know what I mean? The ex-Barcelona star denied. The ex-Barcelona star, Dani Alves, could be back on the streets in a matter of weeks, despite, I just said that. So the Brazilian defender, 40, was found guilty today for raping a woman in a bathroom of a Barcelona nightclub, December 2022. Alves was sentenced to 4.5 years in prison and ordered to pay 130,000, that's 150,000 euros to the victim for the assault. But it can now be revealed that Alves could be released from prison as soon as July 20, when he will have served a third of the sentence, reported Spanish media. Alves would be allowed to leave jail to work or participate in activities for the day before returning at night. As per Spanish law, it is not clear what these activities will be. Such a move would have to be approved by the prison surveillance court and be determined on the footballer's good behaviour. Alves has been held in pre-trial detention since his arrest in January 2023, and for those 13-month courts and those 13 months count towards the sentencing. This means that by April 2025, Alves could be allowed to leave prison overnight and spend weekends at home, as by this stage he will have served more than half of his sentence. But Alves may not have to serve his prison sentence if he wins his appeal against the conviction. The football's lawyer, Guardiola, confirmed today that she will appeal the sentence because she still believes in Alves' innocence. State's prosecutors were seeking 9 years, while the lawyer represented Alves' accuser wanted 12 years, but the Spanish judge sentenced him to 4.5 years. He was also reported to pay 130,000 to the victim and to stay away from her for 9.5 years. Why? Why not forever? The sentence considers that it has been proven that the victim did not consent and that there is evidence, in addition to the testimony of the plaintiff, to consider the rape proven, the court said. Speaking outside the court, Guardiola said her team will appeal the sentencing. She told reporters 4.5 years is much better than 9 and 12 that the accusation requested. But we are going to appeal because I still believe Mr. Alves is innocent. Mr. Alves' innocence. We are going to review the sentence, but I can tell you that we are going to appeal. We continue to believe in the innocence of Mr. Alves. He already knows the sentence, and we will defend his innocence. And we will defend his innocence to the end. Alves was sent back to Brains 2 prison near Catalan capital following his sentences. He will remain at the prison pending his appeal. During a trial held in Barcelona earlier this month, the footballer was accused of raping a woman in a bathroom at a nightclub in the city on December the 30th, 2022. Alves had previously confirmed he had sex with the woman but insisted it was consensual. The trial held at Barcelona court lasted 3 days with the alleged victim, witness and experts testifying. Alves has been held in pre-trial detention since his arrest in January 2023. In a brief statement, the Barcelona court said Wednesday it had summoned all parties in the Alves case, including the defendant, to appear in court for a so-called non-negotiation. In a so-called notification procedure. His accuser told the prosecution that she had willingly entered the bathroom with him, but that he forced her to stay after she wanted to leave the club. That he was what she claims the club, sorry. She claims that he was aggressive. He was aggressive with her, slapping her and insulting her, and then forced her to have sex with him. During the first day of the footballer's trial, a friend and cousin of his accuser claimed he also groped them in the VIP area. The two women claimed he then invited her friend, the alleged rape victim, to follow him through a separate door after flirting with her. His ex-wife, Jonas Sands, told the court Alves smelled of alcohol and he bumped into several pieces of furniture and collapsed on the bed after arriving home the night of the assault. But she said she didn't want to talk to him because of the state that he was in. Alves has made repeated bail requests, but they have all been turned down, with judges saying his alleged victim's version of events was coherent and pointed out Alves had changed his story several times as the evidence authorities have against him has emerged. In an exclusive interview from his cell in prison near Barcelona last June with Spanish TV, he claimed, "The only person I have to ask for forgiveness is my wife, Jonah." As well as 2 spells at Barcelona, Alves has played for Seville, Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain, and also Sao Paulo. He is widely considered one of the greatest fullbacks of all time and become the oldest player to represent Brazil at the World Cup in December 2022 in Qatar. God damn, man. I always say, if there is a man that has fame, any type of fame, if he's got fame, you don't need to do nothing. You don't need to do nothing. As a man who's got no fame whatsoever, I've never had to do anything of the sort. Never had to pull, come here, none of that. Didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? And growing up, this might seem like a new thing now, but it was always been around, being accused of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You play the game, man. Make sure that you're seen. Make sure you're filming things. Like, there's been, let's not get nothing twisted. There's times when I've been alone with women. I ain't filming nothing. I ain't doing. It could have gone left if they just say so. It could just go left because they say so. You get me? Who's to know any different? You get me? Like right now, you don't know who's in the room with me. You assume that I'm alone. I know I'm alone because I can look around and there's no human beings in this room, but you don't know that for true. You don't know that. So anyone can say anything. Right now, someone can say that they're in the room with me. I've got them tied up. Right? They can say that. And no one will believe me. But luckily for me, outside of this room, there's humans in the house. Thankfully. You know what I'm saying? I ain't alone. You know what I'm saying? And even when I am alone, you need to use your phone, people. You get me? Text a couple people, because them things, they will ping, 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 and that's what they will chase back. Oh no, he was at yard. All them ting there, they've been doing for years. Trust me. Use your phone. Take your phone with you whenever you want. I know that they're listening. I know that they're listening and watching us, but boy, I rather have that and have evidence of I was not over there and I wasn't doing this and there was no one here like this now. They always tell you that this is still on. The camera is still on, so I can do this right now just in case to cover me up, because I know Google and them, man, are still recording. You know what I mean? They still know where I am, who I am with. You know what I mean? You got to do all of these things, my people, because it's dangerous out there. It's dangerous out there. Sorry, my missus just sent me something filthy. I love that woman. Yeah, so that is that, Dani Alves, man. I don't know if he's innocent or guilty. We shall see when the appeal happens. You underdig me? I weren't there. I went in the bathroom, and I know for a fact none of you were in the bathroom, but I still want to know your opinion about that. You know what I'm saying? I personally think it's weird. It's weird how the law works. Certain men can go jail, then 2-2, they're out. What's going on? You know what I mean? The justice system, I'm telling you people, is corrupted. It's corrupted. Where there is power, there is corruption. You know what I mean? Unless it's transparent like a motherfucker. You get me? Unless it's transparent like a motherfucker. Like, you can just walk up in there and be like, who's doing what, where, and how? if they give you any pushback, corruption. I'm telling you. You get me? Obviously, there's levels to it. You can't just be walking up to a stranger and be like, yo, tell me your bank account. Because I want to know Wagwan. Who are you to know Wagwan? But if you was to back up to a policeman, if you was back up to an MP, they should bend over for you. You get me? Obviously, I don't mean literally, but how you pay for that car? How you get that? How much that taxi costs? That's all tax-funded questions. That's got nothing to do personal. You get me? When they're coming out of number 10, Wagwan in there, they should have to say. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's secrets and countries. That's you lot's business. I want to know Wagwan. You get me? But is life, tis life. Moving on to the next topic, which is about Marcus, what's the name? Greenwood, which is quite funny because it's a little related here, but he the good guy in this next topic. We go get into it.
You can say I'm a player. My name's Andrew Clark, former Premiership player. This is Bar Level.
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.